Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. I'm excited that you're here, and I know you're excited to be here because you could be anywhere, and you've chosen to be with me. I love you. Now let's spoon. Oh, my goodness. Hey, let me start off with a letter I got from a guy named Dennis. And it was regarding my appearance on Fox and Friends. It's coming up this weekend. He says, so looking forward to you co-hosting F&Fs. He says, hope it all goes well. Would love to see you get your own show. Well, as long as you don't give up this gig. Dennis, I appreciate that. I don't plan on giving up this gig. I'm looking for sponsors and people willing to help me afford to continue to do this gig because we don't make any money in radio. Yeah, it's a dirty little secret. We don't make any money. I've been doing radio for 8 years. I have not made a nickel. In fact, we invest in doing radio. I want you to understand how much I love doing this. I talked to a radio exec years ago, and he said to me, he was interviewing me, Kevin, we're thinking about doing some things with the network, blah, blah, blah. He ended up moving, and that changed the whole dynamic. But he says, thinking about taking on the show. And we were talking. He's asking me about the show. You know, well, how much are you making? What do you mean, how much am I making? And he goes, that's what I mean. How much money? I go, we don't bring in anything. And he goes, what? I go, no. First of all, I don't have time to look for sponsors. I know that sounds bizarre, but I don't. I don't have time to look for sponsors. If you guys know of people who want to help radio, you know, like they say, Kevin, I'll donate $20 a month to keep your show on the road or whatever, keep your show going. Send them our way. Because it's $20 we can give out to this team. Most of the people doing radio with me, they work in conjunction with me on other stuff, which allows them to spend a little more time doing radio. We don't make a nickel. We lose money every month doing radio. I swear this is a true story. So they go, you could get sponsors. We don't have time. What do people think we do? I get up, I have to do 4 or 5 hours of prep to do a 3-hour radio show, get ready to do Fox hits that sometimes come or don't come, have to prep for, we own Tea Party Community. We're doing that. I have to write. Do you know how much I write? I write 4 hours a day. I'm talking to a big publisher about doing my book. Do you think that's going to complicate things? Today, as a matter of fact, I take off for New York so that I can get ready to do, what am I doing tomorrow? Fox and Friends in the morning, outnumbered in the noon, and then I'm doing Fox and Friends on the weekend as a guest host. And all while that's going on, do you think that somebody's writing for me or promoting my social media or doing the next project we're going to do with the Bleeding Blue movie or talking to my publisher or my PR people or trying to figure out where I'm going to speak at next, writing my next speech, you name it? We are swamped over here and underfunded. And yet every day I get, you know what I am to you guys, honestly? I'm like that dude who you're mad at. So he's not getting any loving. You don't even speak to him during the day. And in the morning, he gets up and brings home the bacon. There's food to be cooked. It's in the refrigerator. The kid has to go to soccer practice. You know, you got to pay for little Johnny's shoes. There's old Kev, but you don't have to say a word to him because he gets up every day and does it. How many frustrated people are there in this country that feel that way? That understand that the lights aren't just magically on in your house. The gas doesn't magically appear in your car. It's there. This show magically appears every single day. And you know what people will tell me? You're a sellout. You're making all that money. I don't make a nickel. That's why I can be so brazen. That's why I can say to any PD, anybody on this station, I don't give a crap. Now, I don't say that often because I understand their jobs depend on it. They have my show on. They've made an investment in Kevin Jackson. And you know what? I respect them to such a degree that I still get up on days when I'm exhausted. It doesn't matter what's gone on in my life. I could have had a sick kid. I could have been to an engagement party. I could have broken my leg. I could be going through all kinds of stuff. Things that you don't know about. I have a major physical issues with my shoulders right now, and I couldn't talk the other day. And I could go on about all the problems plaguing Kevin Jackson, and I'm never going to be like, oh, woe is me, woe is me. I got Brett helping me out on Fridays because we're so busy with other things. I got to play catch up. So he's temporarily agreed to help with that. I'm just telling you, we don't make a nickel. So if you know somebody and that person says, I love this guy, I want to be a benefactor, I don't care whether I make a nickel or whatever, do it. When we had sponsors, and I had to get rid of them because of the contracts we did with the new radio group, but when we had sponsors, and I would say to those guys, look, you measure how well we're doing, what the dollars that come into you, and you pay us what you think is fair. That was the deal we cut with them. And at that point, we were at break even. We broke even. When we had to get rid of the sponsors to get on satellite with this new network because of their contractual agreements, we went to losing money. And since the moment that's happened, I think we've been on 4 or 5 months. Since the moment that's happened, we've lost thousands of dollars every month doing radio. And I still come on here and I talk to you. And I don't lament it. I don't go, oh, man, you people are mean. You do me something. We don't beg you for anything. If you want to help, you help. I want you to help. I know there are people that listen to this show that got money to burn, man. You know what? Send me a note. Say, Kev, what can I do to help? We'll get you the details and you can help. We have lots of people that help with our projects. I have a guy that's going to finance a radio project where we call black radio stations and essentially cause a stir. He says, I'll finance that project. I won't make a nickel because that's not what we do. We put the money back into things that are going to move the needle for you. That's our job. And that's why I believe God shows grace to me. I tell you guys, Kevin, you got to be concerned about your life. I go, I'm not concerned about my life. Not at all. Not a bit. The moment when their last lung leaves my body, man, I'm just saying, hey, Father, I'm coming up to heaven. Please forgive me for all the sins I may have forgotten, but my heart is pure. I love you. I loved everything that I did that was good in this world, and I regret all the things that I did that did not exalt you and the mission you put me on this earth for, but take me home. I'm cool. And I don't think God has a plan right now to do that because he sees what I'm doing and he knows my heart. That's why he's put the right people in front of me at the right time. That's why I don't worry about this stuff. People ask me, Kevin, are you nervous about doing Fox and Friends? No, because I'm not going up there interviewing for a job. Fox and Friends, will y'all please hire me? Oh, my God, what am I going to do? I'm going to do what I do. And that's why you will see Kevin Jackson on Fox and Friends within the confines of what I can do based on the FCC and the Fox brand. But you'll see me. You're not going to see a facsimile. We got a lot to talk about today. Thanks for the note, Dennis. Back in a bit.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177, or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.